In this module, we're going to quickly look at how to handle tenancies when they're nearing the end of the fixed term. So, when it is approaching the end of the fixed term, the landlord and the tenant need to make decisions about how they wish to proceed. You'll need to discuss the options at an early stage with the landlord and the tenant to allow them sufficient time for consideration. The options available to them are to extend the tenancy, to renew the tenancy, or to terminate the tenancy. So let's have a look at these three options. As the landlord's agent, you should recommend and aim to achieve the option that most suits the landlord's requirements. Accidental landlords may be considering selling, and so extending the tenancy may be the best option, because this will allow them the flexibility to give notice to the tenant to vacate if the need arises. If, however, the landlord needs the security of knowing that the tenant will remain in the property, then a new fixed term contract would be the best option, so renewal of the tenancy is appropriate. Extending the tenancy is a situation where an AST has come to an end of its fixed term, but it's allowed to continue or roll on without any renewal taking place. The law allows for this, and the tenant can remain in the property on the same terms as the previous fixed term agreement. The tenancy then becomes a statutory periodic tenancy, or periodic tenancy is another name for it, or rolling tenancy is another name, and then it will run from month to month under the same terms of the previous fixed term agreement. No documentation is required for this to happen, but you can issue a memorandum acknowledging the extension. The rent can be increased, but a formal process must be followed if you want to do that. The next option is renewing the tenancy. So renewing basically means you start again. So there's a new fixed term contract that will begin at the end of the original tenancy. So you renegotiate every aspect of the tenancy. The fixed term, new rental might be agreed. Both parties get more security from this because the landlord knows that he has now got guaranteed rent for a fixed term, and the tenant knows they've got security of tenure in the property for at least a fixed term.